Hi, my name is Courtney Steinbock. I'm the head women's tennis coach here at UIW. Go Word, take flight. Yeah, my name is Courtney Steinbock. This is my second year here at UIW. I believe 17 overall in coaching. I grew up in Lubbock, Texas, but my family, my mom grew up here in San Antonio from the Alamo Heights area. My grandmother went to UIW high school, so kind of came full circle when this position was open, and so here we are. Yeah, I mean, I think that first year is always just really trying to get in and understand how the university works. And, you know, obviously I've been around in college coaching for a long time, so I understand that part of it. But I think every school that I've been at has their own unique ways of how they operate and new people getting to know. Obviously, I think the big thing with me in my first year was to get to know the student athletes. I think that's always been the biggest thing for me in my coaching career, and every place that I've been is to really dive head in and build a really good relationship with my team and get to know them on the court, off the court, to see how they operate. And then this year moving forward is, you know, the standards are a little bit higher. It gets a little tougher. Obviously the expectation gets a little higher. It's a little harder. So I think just continuing to grow is a cohesive group, and you know, we're going to continue adding new people into what we're doing in the process, but I think overall the culture, continuing to build that and continue to look forward to compete for conference championships. Yeah, I think it's always important when you get to host such an event like that in your backyard, and obviously it wasn't here at our course, but McFarland, and they did a fantastic job of hosting us, and it's just a great opportunity to host such an event where our kids get to be in town. You know, it takes the stresses off of the travel and everything. So I think, you know, to have the alumni be able to come out and to support us and to be out there with the men's team, like, that's something not everybody gets to experience. And so I think, you know, from the women's side and the men's side, we have such a great relationship. So it's good to be able to share those moments with each other. And, you know, obviously it won't happen for another 5 to 7 years, but, you know, I think it was a really good event for us to host, and we were very fortunate to be able to do that. Yeah, we've got a lot of upperclassmen in our roster right now, and people now that have been here with me for a year and know kind of how I operate and what I expect. And you know, I think it's just continual growth. You know, we want to be able to see, like, we know what we're doing, and so we want to be able to continually see growth and progress from the things that we were working on last semester, and then so on and so forth, carry it into the spring semester. And you know, we will be adding more players to the roster in January, so I think it's important to incorporate them into what we're doing. And obviously coming in January, it's going to be a lot faster, trying to get, you know, acclimated to what we do in the training, and it's so fast. You're competing every weekend, but I think the biggest thing for me is just to continue to show growth, you know, cohesiveness. You know, we talk about family environment all the time and atmosphere. And sometimes with a group of females, that's really hard to do, you know, from different countries, and they're, you know, they grow up in different backgrounds and have different beliefs, and that's okay. And recognizing that and respecting it. And but again, I think when we get on court, we're all kind of learning the same thing. They have different styles of game play, but I think at the end of the day, it's just continuing to show that steady growth and progress. Yeah, I mean, we hosted an event here, the UIW Fall Tournament, that we ran with St. Mary's and Our Lady of the Lake, so that was good to get matches in. And then we had our Texas regionals out at Fort Worth, and had a doubles team that competed and played really well, beat a really good A&M team the second round, and playing at a very high level. And then we had some good things in singles happen. We had some really good opportunities, and I think just learning to capitalize on that and trusting that we are good enough to be where we put ourselves in those positions. And then we have this weekend for a couple of the players is the SLC Masters event, which the winner of that gets the opportunity to go to what's formerly known as the ITA National Championship, which is always held in San Diego. This year they just changed it to Rome, Georgia. So I'll be taking a singles player and a doubles team out to that, and then the remaining of the girls will go to Texas State to compete in their invite that they're having this weekend on Saturday and Sunday. So really looking forward to that. closing out the end of the year, we'll have a UTR event here held on campus November 1st through 3rd. So it'll be a good opportunity for alum or anybody else to come out and see our players, both men and women, and to see any of the upcoming juniors that might come and play. It's an open event, so really looking forward to that, and hopefully we can finish off the fall with a really good mark at the SLC and Texas State Invite, and then our event here that we host on campus. I think it's important anytime you can get the alumni out, or anybody that just doesn't really know about tennis. I think, a big part of it is getting them out here. And once they come out here and they understand the environment and how fun the matches are, and also I think how much our teams put into this, we do a lot of work. We're out here grinding every day. We're in the weight room. With community service as well. We're out there doing everything that we possibly can, second highest GPA every semester. So we're putting in work in all the areas. And so I think it's just good for the alumni to come back and see what we're doing and the progress that we're making. They came out last semester and watched in the spring. And so hopefully give them something, more to look at and exciting. This it takes time to rebuild a program, and, it'll take a little bit, but we have what we need here, and San Antonio is a great place. And so I think everybody who has played here has good experience and memories from here. And so I think just getting them out and having them, involved in the student athletes and really getting to learn more about them, and it becomes personal. And so they want to come back out and support them. And I think that's really important for not only me as a coach, but the alumni and our student athletes to have that as well.